Hello. I'm going to answer the first question. Have you ever been in a situation, especially at work, where norms supported a particular behavior, ethical or unethical, or you felt pressure to go along? Explain. So, at the first command I was in the military, um, there was a pressure to go smoke, and I didn't smoke at the time, but I would watch kind of my boss and my peers all go out to the smoke pit once every hour or so for 15, 20 minutes. And everyone who didn't smoke was kind of sitting around back in the office working away. And these guys would just kind of leave to go smoke. And one time I got invited and I said, no, I don't really smoke. And they said, come on. And you know how it goes. So I went out there and I smoked with them and I was like, oh, smoking's not that bad. And I really didn't like the work I was doing at the time. So I just kept going out there and, skipping out on work every 45 minutes. And, you could kind of feel the tension between the smokers and the not smokers. Like, work wouldn't stop when everyone went out to smoke, but it was a good opportunity for me to kind of, rub elbows with people I didn't know and make, connections and friends. The nature of the pressure wasn't really malicious, it was more just kind of friendly. It's like what everyone does. You can, skip out on work for a little bit and go have a little break. But if you were to ask, like, whoever is in charge of you, hey, can I go take a 15-minute break outside? Um, the answer was going to be no. But if you said, hey, I'm going to go smoke, they'd be like, okay. So, what options do you think you had if you didn't go along? My options were go along and smoke or uh, work. So it was a pretty easy option to choose. Eventually, I went on to a new command where that really wasn't the culture there, and I just stopped smoking because no one was asking me to go smoke. So there's that. Thanks, bye.